Hi there, it's Renee here, and you're watching the 5th episode of Crafting Exodus. At the end of our last episode, God had caused 9 plagues to affect the Egyptians, in a hope that Pharaoh would let God's people, the Israelites, go. Time and time again, Pharaoh said no. And so the 10th plague came. It was the worst of all. In fact, it's one that people seem to avoid talking about, because it's talking about death. Let's have a look at it now. God gave Moses special instructions to help the Israelites not suffer from the plague that was about to come. They needed to find the perfect lamb, and then they needed to kill it. They would take some of the lamb's blood and put it on the top of their doorposts. This was called the Lord's Passover, because at night when the 10th plague would come, it would pass over any house that had blood on the doorframe. You can read about all of this in Exodus chapter 12. And so the 10th plague came. Every firstborn son of people and animals would be killed. After the 10th plague hit, the Egyptians now knew what it felt like to lose their children, just like the Israelites had many years before. Pharaoh, he also lost his son. And so when Moses said, "Let my people go," Pharaoh said, "Leave, get out. Everyone leave and don't come back." Pharaoh was so upset, but God's people were finally free. Or so they thought. God hardened Pharaoh's heart, and again Pharaoh changed his mind, and so he got all of his men, their horses, his army, and they chased after the Israelites, who found themselves stuck. They were stuck between an army and the sea. But yet again, God showed his mighty power by helping Moses to part the sea so that the Israelites could walk through on dry land. It must have been both amazing and terrifying. And remember, there were thousands of Israelites that had to cross to escape Pharaoh's army. Pharaoh's huge army followed the Israelites, but just as God had parted the sea, he closed the 2 walls together, and Pharaoh's army all died. But the Israelites were now free. This part of Exodus is filled with really great things and also sad things. And it can be a bit hard to understand sometimes why these things have happened. But we know that God is in control. He's powerful and he loves his people. Next episode, we'll see what the Israelites are up to now. You've been watching Crafting Exodus. I'll see you next week.